What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. Roommate relationship era. So, with the rising cost of real estate, homes, townhomes, with the rising cost of apartments, right? With people going to school to get an education to be in a significant amount of debt, and most people not being able to get into occupations that will pay that off immediately. You know, lack of experience, blah blah blah. Right. So if you get into a profession, maybe from year 7 to 10, you might start making the money that can pay down that loan and give you the type of lifestyle you want. So what happens is people get roommates. Men and women still want to be with each other. Men and women still want to be together, but people don't want to admit that what's going to wind up happening, and what people are roommates already. You might, women are roommates with women, or guys might be roommates with other guys, but there's going to come a you're going to get tired of being with the same gender. And let's just hook up and do it. There's going to be the premarital relationship. We're going to sign a lease together. We're going to go in on this apartment 50-50. Because people can say what you want, but it forces people to put some skin in the game. Same thing. If you get upset, if a woman wants to get with a guy and he says, "Okay, we're gonna live together, but you pay half of the rent," and she's upset, he's gonna look at her like, "Well, you were living with a woman and y'all were paying half of the rent. So why should you live for free? Why should I pay for you to live for free? What am I getting out of this?" And people are not taking it into consideration that, this is what's about to go on. And this is where we're at in society, because, equality. So you can equally pay this rent, right? But, but the other thing that's more important to this is the protection and the woman's touch thing, protection and nurturing, because women can't be in apartments by themselves in these metropolitan cities, because that's why they need a roommate in the first place, because you're a target, because guys are watching you. You're a target for a break-in. So why not just be with your man, right? That way your place is less of a target, because people are going to go, okay, if I go in there, I have to fight a guy. He might have that thing on him. It's probably a bad idea. So that's the protection part. The nurturing part, guy, we minimalists is like, look, man, just give me a couch, you know what I'm saying, and maybe an ottoman. I'm good. And ladies, decorated, and be like, it kind of look nice in here. So that aspect of learning to make a house a home, in a sense, even as far as a decorative space. Now, the interesting part about all of what I'm saying at the end of the day is people don't realize they're getting tired of the same gender. When I'm with my boys, yeah, but I want, if you're a guy, you don't want to be with your guys 24/7, because sometimes the guy downtime, though it's fun, it wastes a lot of time. You might be playing video games till 2, 3, 4 in the morning. And it's like, I can't do this every day. At a certain point, you start realizing, I can't. You drinking, I can't do this every day. Ladies, you can't be on the phone gossiping and I want to go out here. We want to do this. It gets silly after a while. And it's like, you know what? It's a balancing act. And and because of society, how things cost so much, and they're exceedingly going up and up and up. One of the ways to figure out if you want to be in a relationship long term is actually shacking up now. Because most people, I hate to say it this way, but most people were, when they were younger, shacking up was an option because you was already an adult mentally, and it was affordable to come together, and people were relationship ready. Now people aren't relationship ready. So now you got to shack up to see if we can actually be in a long-term relationship. We might just have a 6-month lease period, a 7-month lease period rather, 12, 13-month lease. And I'm like, okay. And if it goes bad in 3 months, you're like, oh, we got a few more months. So now you got to see if you can work through problems in relationships. We got a year lease. Now I got to see if I can work through problems in a relationship. Because is it the relationship that's the problem, or is it the fact that I want everything to be my way, or I want it to be perfect, and there should be no disagreements? You got to come to that thing. And as much as people want to talk about the financial part, the relationship part, even the intimate part, yeah, I ain't got to go out in the streets. It's in house, both for both people. It's like, oh wow, because the chase, as you get older, it's like, okay, how much money am I wasting on the chase, and how much money am I saving when I don't got to chase? So this is going to be a relationship issue, but a financial issue all rolled into one. All rolled into one. And people can say what they want, but they're going to start looking at the numbers of, okay, when I'm single, because it costs, people can't afford to be single anymore. I mean, I think the vast majority of people can't afford to be just single out there by themselves. That's an issue now. That's a big issue. Even if you have kids and child support, it makes it still an issue. So I think what's going to happen, what's happening is, relationships that are roommates. And it's like college-esque. Because if you don't come up with the rent, that's where you're going to really have a fallout. But tell me what y'all think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Peace.